girlfriend will have a threesome with me.
Good Lord.
And then they got to that level. It was like 300,000, and then it was like, okay, we'll take pictures, blah blah blah. It
Right.
got to that level.
Nothing good can come of this.
We'll take video.
You mean that works?
It was some sort of a marketer. But this wasn't even. This was less than 10 years ago, and it was like a big event at the time. And now we've all erased his.
Well, the big thing now is all the middle school and elementary school teachers are taking pictures. Show my teacher.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Which city doesn't have an E in it? Go.
My God. I hate those people.
And they don't realize that they're the marketing traps.
It's, absolutely.
But so here we are, 85,000 people seeing the Detroit Net. 85,000 people seeing the Detroit Net Facebook page. 3 likes. Like, wee!
But you know what? Who cares?
And
The value.
There's no end then.
No end then.
Yeah, no, there is no end.
So we trended globally on Tuesday. What do we do on Wednesday? I don't know.
What'd you do for me today? Sounds like the commander.
Yeah.
But again, it's like everyone craves to be viral, and then
Yeah, but it's
unless you're like Star Wars kid or like Numa kid, where you get to go on Tosh.0 every 10 years and go look.
Well, but even that,
look at me.
The whole South Park, Canadian. We want the internet money episode where it was the
Step 2, profit.
Right. It was the Chocolate Rain, Numa kid.
Yeah.
The
Tron guy.
Yeah. Exactly. And where we're in line before you because we've had 3 million page views and that translates to no, it really translates to nothing.
Unless you're on YouTube and then you get money for it, and then I get it. But
yeah, but even that just
like the bread and milk guy, that guy's gonna get like $250,000 for that stupid. Gotta get the bread and milk. And it's
he's not going to get any money from
10
that.
million page views.
No, it's
absolutely you will.
How would you get money from that? I mean,
by showing ads through it.
They put ads. They put their ads through. You get checks.
Well, then we're doing it wrong.
Oh, we've always done it wrong. But so that's what getting the I've got a YouTube channel set up for the XICW guys, and we can talk about that at some point too. But looking at the back end of that and all of the
ding, right? Yeah. Glad you caught yourself there.
But all the different levels of monetization you can go through, and yes, I want to show this kind of ad, not that kind of ad. And yeah, I'm willing to do that, but not this.
Don't show related videos. Blah blah blah. Right.
All those with the funny baby.
Oh yeah, I know.
They're making crap loads of money. You know what the dumbest thing I've ever? This is kind of non-related, but the dumbest royalty check that's coming in. So the story came out that Puff Daddy never asked Sting for "I'll Be Missing You" for the whole riff.
Really?
Yeah.
Never.
So Sting gets 100% of the royalties. So it's been 18 years since that crap garbage of a song came out. Guess how much
he never made a dime.
Guess how much money Sting makes a year on that? Just take a stab. A year. Today.
176.
87 cents.
$750,000 a year.
Wow.
From royalties from that crap Biggie song that he never got. He never bothered to ask.
And the guy who penned it, because he didn't have the rights, doesn't get a dime. Sting does.
Well, no,
really? So that's how that works?
The story came out false first, and Sting said, no, I give my bandmates 15%. So Sting keeps...
Supposedly the guy who wrote the riff doesn't get a dime from
Sting keeps 55%, and then the guys get 15 for the rest of the police. That's what I've read after as a retraction.
Okay, all right.
Initially came out that Sting keeps all of it, and he put the middle finger up to Copeland and everybody. No, but 750... I need to write a one-hit wonder. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. That was the worst song ever.
Yeah, and
that
then send the link to Kanye. Yeah,
that clown makes exactly. I'll just take a Daft Punk song and talk over, it and I'll make millions. Really, $750,000. Anyway, what else is going on? There's stupid people everywhere. I think the best one is sitting right under our noses in the city of Detroit.
Let's get this one out.
Let's just go ahead and dive into Cushingberry for the love of God. This one, it made me laugh, and then it pissed me off, and then it made me laugh again, seeing him on the Let It Rip segment on Fox 2.
And then when I saw the lawyer, it made me laugh again.
Yeah. The lawyer who apparently he's a dead ringer for Don King, which cracks me up to no business.
No, but he's Don King mixed with Kanye West, because he looks young, but with that white hair going a black blown out afro kind of.
Yeah, with the Scooby-Doo, I just got the hell scared out of me hairdo. Yeah.
Now, who's that guy that's always on Bill Maher with the huge gap in his teeth and the hips?
Cornell West. Sorry, you have to do something.
F-bombs.
Cornell West is not.
Yeah.
We are not a fan.
Right.
Yeah. No. So the story was new Detroit City Council pro tem.
But this is supposed to be the new fresh.
Exactly. It's
City
all,
Council.
Oh no, it's best behavior.
When you say fresh, you got to define fresh. He's new to city council, but
He's been in
he was
40
elected
years.
He was elected. He was the youngest ever state rep. He was elected when he was 21 years old.
Wow.
To the Michigan State.
So he's been around for a while.
No, he is old school. Has fried his brain several times through whatever drugs people were doing in the 70s. He was doing them. Whatever drugs people.
Don't judge.
In the 90s people were doing. 80s people were doing.
So how does he get put in this position though?
You
Because
want to know how he got put in this
It's
position?
Detroit.
His opponent was Richard Bowers, and this
Bowser?
dude. This dude. So it's a white dude who's
with bad acne.
He's a white dude who's perfectly reasonable, but the dude honestly
Which equals not getting elected in Detroit right there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
White or Republican?
Mike Duggan got elected, but this guy was more akin to the Who Stole My Stapler guy on
Milton?
Space?
Yeah, Milton. Yeah.
He sounds like him. He's a lot thinner and whatever, but but you're just like
No
like,
salt, no
I'm
salt.
sorry, Detroit does not elect boring.
I was told that I could listen to my music at reasonable volume if I was elected to city council.
I'm gonna burn the building down.
You gotta take a little.
Gonna burn the city down.
Take a little look at this guy saying completely reasonable stuff into an interview or whatever,
Oh, no.
and just be like, I'm sorry, you're just we've got.
Yeah. It doesn't make for good TV or radio.
There's certain people that we can elect. As
So what you're
white
saying is
people in
he
Detroit.
needed to be
He ain't one of them.
He needed to be Milli Vanilli and then have actually somebody else as the front man. Is what you're saying?
That might have been, yeah.
Denzel as the front man that he took.
Yeah, right.
No, but this guy.
So he gets pulled over on
Gets pulled over
Thursday
coming
night.
out of where? A strip club?
Okay, allegedly.
Oh, give me a break.
Okay, so allegedly he wasn't at Starvin' Marvin's.
Whatever.
He was, which the only reason which made me laugh because I was like, oh, Hirsch talked about that when she was in the studio with us.
Right.
So yeah, he wasn't there. He was at the Penthouse Lounge, which is not a strip club.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
It's a lounge.
I may or may not have been there once or twice.
According to him, it's a lounge.
I have
where
no
he's-
recollection of that, Senator.
He's done a lot of
We're not on
fundraisers
trial
for it.
here,
the
sir.
charge count there, they say like Big Jim Sports Bar, which is
That's outstanding. So yeah,
You've heard, right? You've
no,
heard.
someone told me.
allegedly. So he
They have
gets
$7 Coca-Colas and
right.
$350 at a sports bar? What?
They had really good wings.
It was playoffs.
Talk about playoffs?
So he gets pulled over coming out of there, and then stops his car, and then depending on
Well, he gets pulled over because he almost hits the squad car.
Well, so yeah, here's where the story diverges. So cops say he gets pulled over because he almost hits the squad car coming
cops
out.
like the show or cops like the
No,
people?
no, not cops. Cops like European occupiers.
Exactly, right. Even though one of them was black. That's because it's all
That's
about
what
the
he
racial,
called them, didn't he?
Yeah, European occupiers.
Lord.
Even though, and my favorite part of that was
That's
that
a good European.
that's what he called them. And then so when he was on Fox 2, Let It Rip on Sunday, I'm sitting there watching
He
him.
dino know what color they were.
And he
'cause
was
it
like,
snowing.
he's like, he
He said it.
Literally,
I watched it. I know.
Well, it was snowing. Maybe I didn't see what color they were, but I know the guy that slammed me on the back of the car. He was white. Really, really.
Now
That's where we are now.
Now let's give a little credit to Left Detroit Throwaway from Reddit because he came up with like the most insightful thing. Cushenberry was saying that it was racial profiling because he was black, and yet Cushenberry also said that the cops couldn't see him make the alleged
Right, they were too far away to see.
Too far
that
away
he
that
was
he was
making that he
black.
didn't have his
Too
blinker
far
on.
away to
Well, it
see
was
a
snowing too, so.
too far away to see a light in the distance.
It was a
Close
72
enough to
Impala
see-
with 22-inch dubs on it. You think Dave was driving that? No.
Now an Impala isn't a Buick, right?
No, it was
Because he was
was it a
saying- he was
92
saying-
Buick?
I don't know. He was saying Buick.
A
He was
92
saying-
Buick?
Yeah.
He literally. I kind of appreciated this part. He
I
was
thought they
like,
make like 70 G's in Detroit City Council. It's not like Auburn Hills City Council get like $3,500 bucks a year.
You want-
$50,000 pension.
You
Well,
want
that's
to
the
talk
fun
about
part. Apparently, he declared bankruptcy right before he was.
Right.
Like for a lot of money bankruptcy.
$500,000 in the bankruptcy. Owned 4 houses.
Really?
Yeah.
Was making a $50,000.
Well, you can own a house in Detroit for like $50, can't you?
500.
Yeah.
Five. Well, okay. Mike and I do know too much about that.
The BuzzFeed story, yeah.
Right.
Oh! I got in trouble. For that BuzzFeed story.
All right, well, let's finish with our buddy Cushingberry, and then we'll dive into other fun stuff.
But so basically, in it was he went bankrupt, $500,000, got in trouble for not declaring all of his revenue, got in trouble for not declaring all of his cars. Had 4 houses, 1 in Florida, 2 in Detroit, 1 in somewhere around here.
Yep.
Was making $50,000 as a pension for that, state rep stuff. But here's the thing that was most interesting to me. His income at that time is $29,000 as a lawyer, as a lawyer who everybody knows his name.
Right.
What? Well, and I believe him.
Well, and not only
How
that,
do you make 29 G's as a lawyer?
Doing what?
well, not only that, but they find an empty
a good lawyer.
Yeah. An empty,
Carl Collins makes more. Jemana Kairouz makes more than that.
Jemana Kairouz was the highest.
Well, then why isn't he representing himself then?
Oh, Jemana,
just recently
Jemana's
unfrozen caveman lawyer makes more than that. But so they find a bottle of rum in the car, strong smell of weed in the car, which is so
they're pulling out of a strip club.
Well, so they
It's not mine.
Well, no, so they play that he's got the buddy in the back seat.
Yeah, it's
got the medical marijuana card.
Medical marijuana.
However, here's the downside.
Then he tweeted that he loves weed.
But here's the downside to that argument. As of 12/31, you are not allowed to be in the passenger compartment, even if you have a medical marijuana card.
Didn't he put on Facebook that my partner likes weed a lot?
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then he yanked all his Facebook pages real
It turns
quick.
out it's actually his partner who was tweeting all that as him, even including the "Go to Hell Detroit,"
maybe
Fox 2 or what?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I loved his argument for Fox 2 Detroit when they were saying that he was coming out of the strip club, and he says, "What was it? We didn't see tits. Fox 2 is full of shit." That was
Right. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. They were posting that all over social media.
Christian Bear's got a nice pair of tits on
And actually, one of the
Bob,
female.
you need to retweet that.
Take him to Detroit.
We're up on. We are absolutely going to dive right back into this, but we're up against a break, and I want to make sure we try to at least pay attention to things. But yeah, we're gonna. We'll leave it with.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah, we'll leave it on. We didn't see a tit. Fox 2 is full of shit, and then we'll dive back in.
This is the IT and the D show.
We'll be right back.
In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
This is the IT in the D, only on RawRadioX.com.
You were just low.
And welcome back to the IT in the D show, presented to you by DetroitNet.org. Sitting here live in the Raw Radio X studios.
Eating pizza.
Beautiful Midtown Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, pizza needs to be a regular thing because usually it's meat sticks and PBR. Pizza just brings it home.
Excellent.
Pizza just makes it all good. Makes us happy.
Then we get Jets as a sponsor.
Ooh.
Oh.
They're based out of Sterling Heights.
Maybe if we redo their mobile ordering website, then we'll be all right. They'll like.
Is it atrocious? Haven't looked.
Didn't.
It
work
doesn't
last time
work.
I tried. That was my only. That was my.
I
only,
didn't get my
yes.
pizza.
You know what though?
It looked fine.
But on Sunday, the 4-corner, which is just really 2 small pizzas they call a large, and a thin crust with onions and banana peppers. That is a phenomenal Sunday meal.
Onions and banana peppers.
Yeah,
Onions and banana.
That's what we get for our thin crust.
Wait, say that again. Onions and banana.
I'll say it three times.
Fast.
Onions and banana peppers.
My stapler.
Mother of God. So here we are back in the studio. We're back
Speaking
live.
of stupid people.
Hey, no, speaking
myself.
of stupid people, I do want to mention, so for those of you out there who caught the note today on the site, Bob and I are going to be back here in studio tomorrow night.
Good Lord.
With the Undercard show that you should absolutely check out. They're all about, it's hand combat radio. They do wrestling, they do MMA, they do all kinds of stuff, and Bob and I will be here with the guys from XICW talking about wrestling and the event on
It's going to be
Saturday
unhinged
night.
because I will not be here.
Big time wrestling, not collegiate.
Yeah, exactly. Like real, wake up Saturday morning,
Pile
watch
drivers,
wrestling. Yeah. It's. I mocked Bob for the better part of the first year, and now I think I might be more addicted than he is.
I continue to mock.
I'm living vicariously through me and my grandfather's bond, and I haven't outgrown it, and I don't care. Let the world know.
It's outstanding.
I came out of the wrestling class like 2 years ago. I was so embarrassed to tell people. And now I'm like, screw it. I'm putting his likes everywhere on my
Fly your
Facebook.
flag high. That's for
yeah,
sure.
exactly. I'm
Start walking around in spandex.
the macho
unfriend
man.
you.